child hunger, a heart-wrenching problem that affects many households. The Gauteng Agriculture and Rural Development MEC has called for more to be done to eradicate it. She has tabled plans and determined priorities to deal with the challenge.
We have to be bold and aspire to end poverty, eradicate hunger. And so that's why we are clear. Our 3 strategic priorities: end hunger, create sustainable jobs, long-term permanent jobs for people, and number 3 is support small-scale farmers to ensure that they can grow and also employ people in their communities.
The Nelson Mandela Children's Fund says their research shows that over 10 million children face poverty on a daily basis in South Africa.
We cannot ignore the fact that if 13 million children are living in poverty, it means there's 13 million potential adults that will forever be dependent on the state. So what needs to change from a policy perspective to ensure that the child grant actually buys food that's nutritious for children and not just calories that feed them? What do we need to be doing from a policy perspective to make sure that a school that a child is going to is actually a safe school?
Children who attended the launch also weighed in on the challenges they have to deal with.
Well, this event is such a great event. As we know that in South Africa, child poverty is a significant concern that children face in South Africa. So this event is actually an event that advocates for child poverty for all children in South Africa, regardless of where you come from in South Africa. So what I've taken away from this event is that we need to take action. It's been years that we've been crying about problems, and strategies and implementations need to be taken by stakeholders, private sectors, and the government.
We are mostly at school, and when we are at school, we cannot concentrate on our studies. Not to mention is that we cannot see through a person's stomach that a person has this and a person does not have this, or a person has eaten this or a person has not eaten this. So it contradicts the whole thing about how we view poverty as children, because currently we are here looking and studying the study that was brought by Deloitte and the NMCF, but then we don't know exactly how it feels, or we don't know exactly how these young people in these townships and of the townships of Soweto or somewhere around South Africa are today.
This study highlights pressing challenges and outlines pathways to a future where every child can thrive. Calvin Dludla, SABC News, Johannesburg.